yung sasabihin ko ngayon. Kasi sabi mo na late game oriented yung isang Claude. But we know na yung Kimi and Leomord gusto nga nitong mag-push ng tempo. The thing with Kimi is, lalo na pag naka-jungle mage killer emblem siya, ang hirap niyang pigilan dahil sobrang bilis siya mag-take ng mga tore. And alam natin, kapag wala ka ng mga tore, mawawalan ka rin ng map control. And that's not what you want if you have the Claude. Now, meron din ditong factor ng Leomord. Leomord, Kuya Butters, isang hero na hindi masyadong successful ng ating group stage dahil dun sa fact na ang dami na ng healers. Nga, alam natin na kapag may healers yung mga kalaban, hindi magpo-proc yung passive mo, which is the Oath Keeper, na alam natin kailangan below 30% ka. Siyempre, kung na-heal palagi yung kalaban mo, hindi paano kabot sa 30%. This time though, walang healer on the side of SGD Omega. So, Leomord might work. Additionally, ano kaya, naka-arrival ba itong Leomord? Could be a potential...
It is a possibility. Kasi kung iisipin mo, the fact na yung Phantom Steed is one of the best initiations probably in the game. Kasi kaya mo talagang itulak yung kalaban. And at the same time, you can actually play around kung saan ka manggagaling. It even deals damage kahit yung passive nagpo-proc doon.
Exactly.
So as long as you just throw it out, kahit hindi mo nasaluin, kung tama yung pagkakabato mo, there are times na matitake down mo na yung kalaban dahil doon lang.
Kaya hindi malabo mangyari magkaroon ng arrival type of Leomord. Kasi what you do is, kapag meron kang clash na siguro, kunwari nagsimula na ngayong clash, medyo mainit na, medyo namumula na yung mga kalaban mo, tsaka papasok ngayon, gamit mo yung Oathkeeper nga na passive, sobrang dami mo mapapatay if you do have that arrival. And it could be potentially battle spell na gagamitin ng ating mga players dito. Now, na-mention din naman, dahil pinag-usapan natin yung Akai, na-mention kanina, yung arrival, na-mention kanina ni Doggy na parang ginagamit na rin yung arrival sa Akai. I think yung Grok and Akai, as well as Kufra, mga top tanks na gumagamit din ng arrival. Nakita ko rin sa mga pubs na mga professional players na lalo na pag nagra-rank game sila, nakikita natin na yun na yung mga go-to na battle spell nila.
Kasi parang yung mga heroes na yan, hindi sila yung tipong heroes na lalagyan mo ng flicker, dapat may flicker talaga sila lagi. Those heroes are the ones who can use Petrify, they can use Sprint.
Retry.
They can even use Retry if they want to. Kasi hindi talaga umaapekto sa kanila masyado yon. It just gives them extra, sabihin natin, capability or initiation tools to actually get the proper position. Right now, yung arrival kasi, kung iisipin mo, kapag kalapag na pagkalapag mo, that is a sprint and a TP at the same time.
Exactly. 5 seconds na, 3 seconds na channeling time para makadating ka. And then, after that, 5 seconds kang mabilis with the sprint. I think, medyo broken siya. At mababa lang yung kanyang cooldown. 75 seconds, if I'm not mistaken, kapag normal. And then, if you have pull yourself together, meron kang 60 seconds na lang. Which is, normally, maganda rin na magamitin para sa mga supports. So, sulit na sulit din talaga yung arrival. Would you agree with me ngayon na madaming beses natin makikita yung arrival sa ating finals?
Madaming beses. I mean, it can get abused at some point. I've heard na some teams dito, they actually use 2 arrivals. And if they do get the Lord, ang ginagawa nila, nag-a-arrival sila doon mismo sa may Lord. And damage gets negated talaga. But let's head into the land of Dawn. And nakikita natin yung dalawang teams natin dito. They are just getting their respective buffs.
What do you think about the Kagura dito sa ating laban? I think yung Kagura, isang hero na for sure magra-rise sa ating meta ngayon. Should this did well para sa side ng SGD, knowing na si Carl TZ din yung gumagamit ito?
Yeah, yun nga yung magandang yun nga yung magandang angulo dun, Bulls. Kaya siya nagiging maganda dito kasi si Carl TZ yung gumagamit.
Interesting.
Sa mga ganyang instances, parang si Carl TZ yung expect mong gagamit ng mga ganyang heroes Because most of the mages here, they usually go for Gusion, they usually go for Esmeralda, but right now, yan yung mga heroes na hindi na masyado napapansin. Pero kapag ka naglagay mo yan sa isang magaling na player, magiging maganda yung performance niya.
JP, however, also playing this Gusion, nakita natin during the group stages and kahit naman sa ibang mga tournaments na sinasalihan dito ng Sunsparks, napakalupit ng Gusion ni JP. Tingnan natin kung paano niya i-utilize ito. By the way, you have, kung sa will pull yourself together, mukhang ma-arrival nga yata yung trip nila dito. And then they will try to go for the turtle this time.
And Kripsu, they're just controlling the middle lane. And look how Sunsparks deal with this turtle. habang nangyayari lahat yon, nakikipagkulitan sila sa mid.
Yeah.
They're not letting anyone see their plans. He's dito
The
na
dive.
sa may gitna. Hurricane Dance! Nagkahulihan! First blood ng
When it
ating
comes Kenji,
Mpl-Ph.
may arrival to, so medyo mabilis kasi yata kaso wala siyang kahabutan. Unfortunately, hindi pa siya level 4, so wala siya nung kanyang penalty zone. Didn't matter, wala silang makukuha exchange doon, and this could be a push for Sunsparks. I don't think that SGD Omega should overstay dito sa my bottom lane.
Look at Renjo dito. This is very, very unusual. But with the arrival, it works.
No.
High and dry,
High and dry.
on
Sa
the
bagay.
Leo Mort.
Oo, para din makakuha, kung may pressure siya dun sa sarili niyang lane, and when the team fight does come, magkakaroon nga siya ng additional na presence nga dun sa laban kasi meron kang high and dry. At yung thing with the high and dry is, it's not like the Bounty Hunter emblem na almost go-to sa isang Leo Mort na nagpo-fall off agad. Kasi yung high and dry, even in the late game, malakas yung kanyang impact sa ating gameplay.
And both teams dito try to go.
Nice one!
Oh,
Grabe naman yung
Purified will be
Revelation.
used. But doon
ipit
sa
na
may
ipit pa rin.
taas, Sunsparks getting 2 kills consecutively. Courtesy dito.
Wow!
Naku-
Puzaken?
Nakuha!
Hindi niya nakuha.
Hindi nakakuha ni Pusakin. Nanggulo lang.
Nanggulo
Yan
lang,
talaga si
nanggulo lang.
Pusakin, nanggugulo lang eh.
Malakas magulo, pero ito na si JP.
Oh!
Meron yata kill dito. Uy, hindi. Nakataas pa si Kagura, pero may sipa ni Creepsu. Siya na nga lang makapalit. Hindi, nakapag-flicker siya mapunta sa kaliwa. At SGD Omega, walang mamamatay sa kanila sa clash na yon.
Sumigaw pa ako. Wala din naman namatay. Sayang
Ganun
lang.
talaga, sayang.
Pero okay
Maganda
lang.
kasi yung taka kasi. Now, Kenji will try to defend this. And of course, he can. Nice dodge on that one. Pero tingnan natin, pero isa lang kumonekta. He will go down nonetheless. Raflesha, hindi nagtitipid sa kanyang Hurricane Dance. At sulit na sulit yan para sa Sunsparks.
I mean, Sunsparks, they're known to be a good team who is good at throwing their skills. Kasi meron tayong mga tinatawag na pangtakas na bato. Merong tamang tunay na galaw.
Oo,
At saka
ito.
meron yung basta-basta na lang pero nagkahulihan dito.
Nagkaulian. That is an important kill. Dahil yung Gusha na rin nahuli nila, Cripso in here as well. Cartesi, medyo pinapressure din ng Guzakin. Pero napatay na yung Cloud sa top. Pero ito si LVJ, naku po, pinapressure na rin ni Cripso. Pero nakataas yata, Courage Mask will not be enough. Naku po, si pwede magbato. At yun na nga, tinamaan na nga si Kimi Raflesha. Too late on the Hurricane Dance. Still will be able to stun Heath. Guzakin, medyo malayo. And now, split push for Renzo. As SGD Omega, nakakuha sila ng isang kill dun sa Kimi in exchange for a Claude dun sa top lane.
At habang nangyayari yun lahat, alam dito ng Sunsparks na mananalo yung top lane nila just because merong high and dry dito, yung Leo Mort. They get a turret, they get a kill on Toshino. Toshino dito, paano siya mag-react? Nakuha na siya ng isang kill. One more kill could delay his items ng malala dito.
And more importantly, meron siyang flicker at BMI. I wonder kung paano yung ginawa doon sa Sunsparks Raflesha. Like you said, meron mga ulti na na ginagamit mo pantakas lang. I think sometimes okay na din yun.
Yeah, just do not give skills. But Puzakin nandun sa may pinakagitna. He will go for the stun. Puzakin dito with the wild charge. And he will just get away. Walang ma-push na turret dito. Yung side ng SGD Omega.
Napakaganda ng depensa dito. Fuzakin even prioritizing the sprint. This time, Renzo up top. This could be his death. Napakaraming papunta sa kanya dito sa may bandang top lane. Even Cartesi will be here. Pero hindi nakaabot dito si Gripso. Say that, hindi nga natumama yung stun niya. That means that Leo Mort will be able to run away. At meron pa yata defense. Raflesha actually did not commit his Hurricane Dance. So ginamit lang niya dito, I guess, yung 1,000 pounder para ma-clear out yung minion wave at hindi makapag-successful push yung SGD Omega. At time and time again, napakaganda ng depensa ng hold dito ng Sunsparks.
Still no towers for the side of SGD Omega, and looking right now at the gold lead. Dalawa ang nahuli dito ng wild charge. But still, tumatakbo pa rin si Buzakin. Wala siyang pakialam. He has the power of nature. He has his passive. He is Gucci.
Ang nakikita natin ngayon sa SGD Omega is wala talaga silang pang-engage na sobrang bilis. Like, maganda yung kanyang disengage potential or yung kanilang counter initiation courtesy of the Luminon Blast, yun yung overturn. Pero if you think about it, wala sila nung pagsimula ng laban. Unlike this time, Sunsparks, meron silang wild charge, meron silang Hurricane Dance. And Sunsparks will try to go for this turtle. Creepso, kumo-contest. Dito ang ganap ng target. Raflesha nga lang tumatake dito. Umaamba na kanyang ultimate. Nako, si Grigso lang kanyang nahuli. Lumin Blast. Kumasa nga lang dito sa dalawa. Raflesha, it might go down this time. Way of the Dragon. It's unclear. Pero finally, patay sa LVJ. Napakita blazing. Do it mula kay Toshino. At dahil dyan, dalawa ang napatay ng SGD Omega. JP, inaabol dito ni Heath. Kenji is here. Penalty zone kumonekta. Pero nandito na rin si Renzo. Finally, nandito na ang Leo Mord. Although napatay nila yung cushion, it will be able to get the kill on Heath. Or is it gonna be there? Finally goes down. Pero 4 ang kapalit para sa Sunsparks. Or magiging 5 ba, Kuya Butters?
Renzo dito just trying to get away with the dash, with the momentum, with everything in between. Just trying to get that extra armor, that extra lifesteal. Curtizi, naipit si Renzo dito. Yun yung overturn. Sumabog si Renzo.
Turtle has been taken by SGD as well. Napakagandang swing naman nun para sa kanilang team. Now, na-even up na nila yung mga tore. Tig-tatlo na silang tore ngayon. All of a sudden, Kuya Butters, not only that, lamang na sila sa momentum at sa network.
Momentum at sa net worth, Cripso dito. Masyado makulit eh.
Makulit, makulit lang.
Alam niya yung alam niya yung lakas dito ng Sunsparks na kapag ka mga vision game, hindi mo talaga sila matatalo. So sinabi ni Cripso, kuha kaya ako ng makulit na hero. Draftan nyo kaya ako makulit na hero, tapos papasukin ko lahat ng brush nila para makapagbigay ako ng vision sa inyo. Yun na yung ginagawa niya dito.
Only a few teams ang nakapag-pull off ng isang show na tank kayo. No? Parang hindi na siya ganun ka-famous. Even when it's useful pa rin. Pero in professional matches kasi, ang dali na niyang kontrain at basahin. Ito na nga, si Cripso, 4 yun na kanya nakita dito. Ang gandang way of the Dragon para kay JP. And the first down is real. Patay ka nila dito yung cushion. Ano ang paalam dito ng SGD Omega? Dito si Toshino. Art of Thievery ginamit na. Nag-courage mask na sila dito pero hindi na sila tutuloy. Okay na sila sa isang kill sa napaka-importanting hero na si JP on that cushion.
Things are looking bad for the side of Sunsparks. Kung aalahanin mo, Wolf, yung sinabi natin kanina, yung tempo ng game kapag nakuha ng Sunsparks ng maaga, yes, mapupunta sa kanilang laro, yung larong to. Pero right now, 9 minutes into the game, Claude ang mananaig dyan sa mga...
Ang ganda naman nun! And they do have the damage. Napatay na agad nila dito yung Kagura and they will get even yung Joe naipit pa dito. Yung isa lang ko po, SGD. Nagulat sila dito ng Sunsparks. 3 ang kanilang napatumba papunta ngayon dito sa Lord and they do have the Mage Killer. So kaya nila itong kunin. Toshino nakaabang. Nakita nga lang ni Raflesha dito. Art of Thievery, JP as well in here. Kontra Raflesha at yung kanyang regen. Sobrang daling tinangke at nakuha pa nila yung Lord. Wow, Sunsparks. Saan nang galing yun?
Kung ano man yung nakuhang lamang dito ng SGD Omega dahil sa isang malaking team fight, binawi lang ng Sunsparks ng ganun-ganun lang. And right now, the Lord is out. Are we gonna see arrivals on the Lord just to get extra, sabihin natin, extra tankiness on that unit? Tatandaan natin, hindi po pwedeng mag-arrival sa Lord na nandun pa sa pit. Pero kapag kaalay mo na siya, pagka sa inyo na siya, pwede mo siya gamitan ng arrival.
So, one thing that you have to take note is, pinakita ni Renzo na malakas talaga ang Leomord as long as yung mga situation ay nasa kanyang pabor. E nakita natin kanina dun sa burst down nila sa Kagura, isang combo lang yung kinailangan nila para mapatay agad si Curtizi. Was enough. This time, nakakuha pa sila ng additional na tore. Bottom, pinoprotektahan ng konti ni Grok yung Lord. Samantala, dito sa may batang kaliwa, nagnanakaw lang ng buff yung Sunsparks. In comes Fuzang and zone out lang dito. Napabilis matunan ng Torre mula sa Kimi. Sunsparks will get that one. Sa bottom lane naman, may depensa yata dito ang SGD.
Ang ganda ng pinapakita dito na depensa din ng SGD Omega. Kumbaga na talagang na-set up nila yung mga sarili nila na huwag mapitas at huwag mahuli. But at the same time, hanggang kailan tatagal to? Kasi kung iisipin mo, meron kayong marksman na kailangan lumabas ng jungle at mag-farm.
Can't feel yet yung impact dito ng ating Claude. Well, can't blame him. Medyo maaga pa rin talaga. And we know na yung power spike ng Sunsparks dito, napakataas na kanilang power level at this point. 11 minutes in. Ito yung tatawag natin gateway from the mid-game to the late game. At alam natin na ang Sunsparks, nasa kanila yung strength, yung power spike sa moment na yun.
Okay, so right now, Keith, ito din yung medyo naging limited na rin ngayon yung mga tanks ng SGD Omega. Kasi kung papansinin mo, these tanks or these frontliners are all about counter initiation. Kumbaga si Cripso lang talaga yung huhuli dito. Tapos if ever may gusto man tumulong sa nahuli ni Cripso, ang gagawin, penalty zone yung tatama, tsaka luminous blast yung tatama. It's either of the two. But right now, yung Sunsparks kasi, they have the tankiness, they have the damage, so hindi kailangan ganun katagal yung laban para padaan pa sa penalty zone at sa Luminum Blast.
Exactly. Nakita niyo yung mga items ngayon ng mga players natin. You have the Shadow Mask for the Akai. Genius one already para sa ating Gushon on top of the Calamity Reapers. The one. And you also have the Blade of Despair. And Winter Traction para sa ating team. Interesting.
Shadow Mask will be used.
Ito na nga nag-conceal. Ay,
Umuwi
very
sa
important. And one thing that I would like to say kapag ikaw ay nagsisiege, kung nga rin, nakuha mo nga yung, kung lamang ka sa torre at tinatry nyo mag-high ground laban sa kalaban nyo, ang pinaka-importante gawin is tanggalan nyo muna sila ng buffs. Kasi pag meron kayong apat na buffs, na blue buffs on your team, sobrang laki ng advantage nyo agad. And one thing that you have to take note as well, may mga starter ang Sunsparks sa kanilang pag-akyat or pagdurog ng base. They have the Wild Charge. They have the Hurricane Dance. And they can use that. They do want to take towers.
Tignan mo itong dalawa. Naglalaro na lang silang dalawa eh. Kumbaga silang dalawa yung nagsusuntukan, but at the same time, they can't really deal damage to each other. Talaga
Lolokohan lang.
Sinusunod nila yung tema natin na combat,
Oo, talaga.
combat sport.
Fight night talaga
Fight
para kay
night talaga.
Busa. You have to take note, by the way, naka-deadly blade na nga dito ngayon si Toshino. And also, si Albert, I mean. Tapos si Fuzakin ay naka-blade armor. This is actually good versus the Claude. One thing na kapag pag ikaw ay naglaro ng Grank at alam mo nasa advantage ka, kalaban mo isang Claude, if you are at least one item ahead, yung buong team nyo hindi lang ikaw pwede kang gumamit ng blade armor kasi hindi ka talaga mapapatay ng Claude. In fact, yung Claude pa, mapapatay niya yung sarili niya.
Kumbaga, ito lang yung titignan natin dyan, Kuya Wolf. Yung blade armor, kapag ka umiikot na yung si Toshino, hindi niya nakokontrol yung damage output niya dun eh.
Oo.
So kumbaga, makokontrol niya yun. Pero kailangan niya pigilan yung buong Blazing Duel.
Yes. Also, may napuli yata dito si Geek. Although I don't think that they will try to commit on this one. I really love the discipline mula sa pares sa teams natin. Nagkakakitaan yung mga tanks, pero sila lang yung naguguluhan. Pero si KLBJ nandito. Some damage in their country. Si nakaabang. Di magandang paggagamit dito kay Barbiel. Now Heath, nakapronta dito. SGD Omega, nakiniplano pero sasaktan sila mula kay Heath. Heath at the back away. The Flesha, nag-abang na kanyang cultivate dito pero hindi magagamitin. This could be really good. Fuzakin, nakapo para sa likuran. Ito na yung Blazing Duel. Kaso kulang na kulang. What the Wild Charge. JP with the damage as well. Heath, falling low. Immortality has been buffed. Napatay na lang dito si Kagura. What the position mula kay KLBJ. Hindi siya maabot.
KLBJ!
My goodness!
Nagkaabo na dito si
Orange! Double kill!
At anong nangyari doon?
Nawalan kami na.
Nawala kami ng screen. Dito na lang kami manonood.
There's the wipeout.
Ay, na. Okay na.
Sunsparks. You thought that SGD, akala natin meron silang plano, pero yung Sunsparks, mas maganda yung plano nila.
And Sunsparks, they will take game number 1 of the first series ng Mpl Playoffs.
Amazing plays mula sa overall team play ng Sunsparks. Ito yung mga klase ng mga laro na masasabi mong this is definitely a team effort. And that specific last clash, what happened there was, tama yung idea ng SGD Omega. Huwag magpapakita si Toshino, huwag magpapakita yung Kagura si Cartesi. At paligiran nila, palibutan nila yung buong lineup ng Sunsparks. So para siyang magiging concave versus convex na sana nasa advantage ng SGD Omega. What happened was, positioning mula kay LBJ and JP was far better than we expected. Nakita mo, hirap siya mahabol. At yung tamang-tamang timing ng pagpasok at pag-commit ni Renzo on the moments na pwede na siyang mag-execute using the Oathkeeper, doon na natin nakita kung gaano kalupit ang team fight ng Sunsparks.
At saka makikita mo din doon na may time na si JP, doon siya sa pinakalikod. He was baiting out Toshino. Ginamit ni Toshino yung Blazing Duet. Ang ginawa dito ni JP, pumasok siya ng Sword Spike. So, kesa malagay yung Blazing Duet dun sa madaming matatamaan, nahatak niya papunta dun sa wala talagang target yung Blazing Duet.
But look at this. Even if you look at this game na parang dominant dun sa Sunsparks during that last clash, hindi naman yun yung kwento ng laro. Kasi SGD Omega, they fought really hard and well for this specific game. Yung turtle number 3, napunta nga sa kanila yun. Actually, nakakuha sila ng 4 na kills in exchange for 2. We thought na nasa kanila yung momentum. Pero one game changer dun sa mid, kung saan nag-tilt na talaga yung balance papunta sa Sunsparks was when na-burst down nila si Cartesi to follow up doon kay Heath at kay Krixu. Tapos nakuha nila yung Lord afterwards. Napakagandang mga pag-execute dito mula sa Sunsparks. I'm really excited to see game number 2. But go Butters, any last words for that specific match?
Maganda yung pinakita ng SGD Omega. They just have to find a more standard lineup para sa akin. The show is good, but at the same time, you need to accept that there are a lot more utility tanks, utility fighters na mas magandang gamitin para sa meta.
Yeah, I think that yung show na nakita natin is usually napaka-konti lang ng teams na nakapag-pull off pag tank or support role siya or utility role niya siya. Usually talaga nasa fighter side eh.
Yeah, it's more on the fighter side. But it's something new. High-end dry Leomord.
High-end dry Leomord. Welcome back. Well, I guess that is it for our game number 1. Babalik natin ngayon sa panel kay Midnight para mas ma-extract natin kung ano yung nangyari sa draw. So Midnight, sa inyo muna.
Welcome back indeed. At ito, hihimay-himay natin kung ano man ang nangyari dun sa very hype and very intense game na yun between Sunsparks and SGD Omega. Ako nga pala ulit si Midnight. At sama ko rito ang aking mga co-panelists, Wonder Drift, Prof P, and Doggy. Ngayon, tatanungin ko sa inyo, first of all, ano ba nangyari? Anong nangyari sa game na yun? Bakit nag-tilt yung favor? Kasi parang very close yun eh. Hindi yun na very dominant Sunsparks favored. Talagang Sunsparks, SGD Omega bumawi, pero it was still Sunsparks game. Ano ba nangyari doon? Simulan ko sa Wonder Drift.
Yung gusto ko sa ginawa ng Sunsparks is that they know that the bot lane is actually one of SGD's like signature lanes. Like if he has so much space, like kung nabuwag na mismo yung mga Torre, then Toshi and Carl TZ, they got a lot of farming space. But Sunsparks, early in the game, they did not give that. As in, they went super aggressive in the bot lane, immediately bursting out yung tier 1 and tier 2 towers. And that means na Toshi, his recovery options are going to be super limited. And that's actually like a very good start there on the side of like Sunsparks, just to make sure na yung impact ni Toshi could be further minimized in this matchup.
So that's again the snowball ng ginawa ng Sunsparks. This is coming from the draft na sila mismo. Kunensyon natin kanina na parang hindi ganun kaganda yung draft ng Sunsparks. Pero again, sila kasi yung naglalaro nito. May certain idea sila, teritoryo na ng Sunsparks to. Yun yung maganda naman sa kanila. What about you, Prof P?
Akay is everywhere.
Akay is everywhere.
Di ba yun yung pinag-usapan natin kanina, yung Akay na naka-arrival. And alam ko rin kasi no Sunspark yung execution na gagawin dito ng SGD. Yung huling-huling clash nila, yun yung tinignan ko, sabi ko, ito yung pinaka-comeback if ever ma-pull out nila yun. Well, a good call para kay KLVJ na nilayo nga niya, na instead na tamaan yung whole team niya, na kahit pa niya palayo, mas sinama pa dito si Toshino.
Yeah, and this is yung pinag-usapan natin kanina, yung bot lane ng SGD Omega na in-invade kagad ng Sunsparks. They don't care. Ayaw nilang palaruin yung SGD Omega ng sarili nilang laro. Sila yung nagdi-dictate ng galaw sa mapa. Now, Doggy, ano pa ba yung ginawa ng Sunsparks dito? Bakit naging ganito yung itsura ng game?
I mean, sa akin dito talagang Fuzakin just did his work. Yung kinuha niya yung Grak, kasi yung Grak, hindi mo crowd control easily yan. So, ang ginagawa ni Fuzakin is face check na bushes. So yun ginagawa niyo po sa akin, talagang lumalalim siya sa jungle ng kalaban. And then dito talaga yung comeback na naganap, nung namatay dito si Creep, pati si Cartezy, pati si Hit. So dalawang core natin, yun nga lang, pag yung dalawang core na yun nag-contest sa Lord, wala magaganap doon. So dito, easily Lord coming in from Sunspark. Super good call kay Renzi doon, napatay niya doon yung Kagura ni Cartezy. So at that point, nakakuha na sila advantage. And over here, kung titingnan natin, yung ulti ni Cartezy, nagamit niya sa isang hero, yung may yung may resurrection pa. So, napaka-useless. And then, Kenji using that ulti again for Kimi na naka-frozen truncheon. So, basically, everything is super neglected. So, overall favor yun. And then, JP again, dominating with his cushion. Triple kill, killing the right target on the right time.
Yeah, it was KLVJ and JP on the last team fight. Although Fuzakin, he protected the Kimi, he did his job. Nakita nyo yung pwesto ni Kimi kanina sa last team fight. And it allowed them to survive with all 5 members of the team. And right now, we're seeing the MVP for that game, the Leomord Renzio, the unsung hero. Kasi pinag-usapan natin si JP, tsaka si KLVJ dito. Yung Leomord kanina pa rin naman nagkatrabaho. Pero I think, Doggy, may masasabi ka rito sa Leomord ni Renzio.
I mean, ayun nga trabaho niya talaga na nasa offlane. So nakita natin kaganina nagka-clash yung SGD pati yung Sunspark, right? It's 5 versus 4. Renzo, trabaho lang, walang personalan. So binabasag niya lang yung tower, nakakuha siya ng tamang gold, nakakuha siya ng item niya, and on the right timing, on the right peak, doon na siya talaga nag-dominante na din. He can kill Cartezy easily. Doon sa high and dry nga naman, kaya niyang soloyin yun. But, yun nga, Cartezy, yung huling ulti niya, going for a one hero, yung may resurrection pa. So, para sa akin, pangit na call yun yung ginawa niya. Or maybe useless na ulti na ginawa niya doon. It was super wrong. Para kay Cartezy yun talaga. So, sa totoo lang, masakit yun kasi mage ka, you need to burst someone easily, but the burst that you did is napaka-useless, nawala na effect.
Kasi it looked like an SGD teamfight already, di ba? Sinabi natin na nag-comeback na sila sa Sunsparks. Sunsparks, sinabi mo kanina, nung nakita natin yung Lord Contest, nag-bounce back na sila, and SGD on that last teamfight, yun na yung last hurrah nila. If they lose that, talagang mag-march yung Sunsparks sa base, and yun yung nangyari. Pero we are gonna see kung makapag-bounce back ba talaga ang SGD Omega dito sa ating second game as we already have the draft. Again, this is the match between Sunsparks versus SGD Omega. 1-0 already in favor of Sunsparks. Now, the first man is on SGD Omega's side. Kufra will be taken out.
So nakikita natin dito, like naban na yung Kufra, naban na yung X-Board. So pwede dito mag-ban yung SGD ng unorthodox hero para makuha nila isa, Valier or Harit. Like overall, sure ko iti-take ko yung Valier dyan. Depende natin sa Sunspark kung gusto nilang iban yung Valier. Pag binala nila yung Valier, pwede makakuha yung Harit, yung SGD Omega. Dito natin nakikita yung potential talaga na threat ng first pick.
Yeah.
Sa ano.
Ito yung mind games kumbaga. Yung parang nagiging dilemma natin ng regular season na paunahan paunahan sa mga priority heroes mga Kufra, mga X-Board. Ngayon, nag-adjust yung mga teams. Sabi nila, di ba galing magban ng mga kahit anong hero, palusutin natin. Kasi first pick tayo makakakuha tayo ng isa dun sa mga priority heroes. And there you go, sila mismo nagban ng Valier.
So expected na nila ibaban dito yung Harit, basically. Or given, ibibigay ng Sunspark, that's a big question.
Kasi they've been doing that, di ba? Kasi ang ginagawa ng Sunsparks, bibigyan nila Harit, pag di nyo kinuha sa amin. And ito, ngumingiti si Wonder Drift, may naiisip ata dito.
Actually, yeah. I mean, it's really common on the side of like Sunsparks na ibigay nila yung Harith because
There you go.
they don't care about Harith. Like, if Harith goes in, at least we have like yung backup option natin, which is Esmeralda. But in this case, Esmeralda is banned, which is surprising here for Sunsparks.
Well, parang sinasabi nila, matik na, kunin nyo na yung Harit, di ba? Wala nang Esme. So parang sinasabi ng Sunsparks dito, sige, kunin nyo. And ayan, nakikita nyo, may sagot kagad. Insta. Pinakita kagad yung Grok and Cho dito. SGD Omega, what are their possible answers dito? Kasi parang in-expect na ng Sunspark tong Harit na to
I mean, dito sa SGD, okay, that's a good pick, Akai and Kaja. But here, you're talking about Raflesha. One of the best two player right now in the Philippines. You're giving him his comfortable hero. I mean, Tripsu, comfort pick niyan. Kaya lang yung comfort pick niya yung Chu, but Raflesha is on another level pag gumamit ng Chu. Now, depende na kung sino pipick niyan. Then another pick, Lucian again by JP. They need to stop this. Kailangan tigilan si JP.
Kailangan mamatay yung star quality.
Yeah, totoo.
Well, Sunsparks dapat tanggalin mo yung spark ng mga player dito. Kasi we've been seeing Raflesia nung regular season, yung Cho niya, talagang immaculate panoorin Yes, Hayes. Ang tagal na natin sinasabi, very good Cho player. Pero Raflesia, he definitely stepped up nung season 4 na parang, mga Cho player pala kayo Cho player din ako.
Your team is banning.
So here, nakita natin, nakuha na ni JP yung hero niya. We know that it will be JP sa Gusion. Pero yung mind games dito kasi, pag dumating tayo sa ban na to, sabi na, nagban yung SGD Omega, nagban yung Sunspark, may isa pang, ito naman dito, priority pick naman to sa second, sa red side. So, magandang pick to para sa Sunspark. It's all about how they counter, but then SGD Omega, they have that Harit, tapos Kaja now, going back to Creep. Si Creep, top 1 Kaja yan before. So, he know how to position. Kasi if you wanna be a good Kaja, dapat hindi ka lumalabas sa bushes. You need to conceal yourself para surprise ka palagi.
Tataga mo yun, gawin mo teritoryo yung bush.
And Creep, he knows how to do it.
Yeah.
Ayun ang kinagandaan kay Creep pagdating sa Kaja.
So definitely a very scary factor here for Sunsparks na may Kaja naman yung SGD Omega. Pero let's talk about yung problem ng SGD naman dito, yung Gusion ni JP. Prof P, ano pa ba yung mga pwedeng gawin ng SGD Omega dito? Any possible hero picks para masagot nila yung dilemma nila ngayon?
Actually, sinagot na nila getting the Kaja against this Gusion. And gusto ko yung ginagawa nilang denying the heroes of Toshino. Look at the ban. Inalis na nila yung carry dito ni Toshino, then pinik pa nila yung Granger.
Yeah.
So, if ever na magmamarksman, ang natitira na lang dito is yung Claude. And I don't think na ipapasok mo pa to sa ganito for me.
So, nalilimit yung hero pool ng SGD Omega. And
Iniipit and ang nagiging choice na nga lang talaga is natitirang eto si Claude.
So this is definitely Sunsparks familiarizing themselves with SGD Omega. Kasi sinabi mo kanina, Wonder Drift, na alam nila na ang signature lane ng SGD Omega is definitely on the bot lane, Kenji's lane. Ngayon, sa draft, pinapakita din nila na kabisado nila yung hero pool ng SGD Omega. Pero they're still gonna go with a Claude and pair it up with a Terizla.
Yeah. I mean, you don't have a choice eh. Kasi pag nag-marksman na yung kabila, you need to counter it with a marksman. It's either or. Nakakatakot yan. Kasi pag umabot sa late game, wala kang marksman. Punishable na yun talaga. Like, umabot tayo sa late game, yung kabila may marksman. We know that our late game is wala na talaga. Just throw it out, bigay na natin yung game.
Yeah.
So they need to counter it. So heads up kaagad doon sa coach nila kay Dale kasi that's a crucial pick talaga. Sa totoo lang, you need to. It's di mo kailangan, you're obliged to. Basically.
Kailangan.
Yeah.
Kailangan talaga. And looking at the last pick ng Sunsparks dito, medyo may kumunot noo, Prof B. Kumunot ang noo mo nung pinik yung tanks against SGD Omega.
Medyo mahihirapan sila lalo punitin ang tawag dito ang Sunspark. And may dalawang naka-arrival sa SGD Omega. Medyo kakaiba rin papakita. Mukha kang magpapatakbo dito ngayon ng laro is yung SGD Omega. Pero for the tempo, watching SGD losing the first game, medyo nahihirapan sila kumambak going for the second game.
Mahirap bumounce back, kumbaga.
Nung nagkita sila nung regular season, iba yung ano nila, nung natalo sila sa Sunspark, yung game 1 nila doon.
Yeah, so definitely a change up of the draft dynamics here. SGD naman, yung medyo aggressive. And ito na tayo na naman ulit sa pinakamasakit na part, predictions. Sisimulan ko na para fair naman. Ako, I'll go with SGD Omega. Naniniwala ko na sila naman yung aggressor in this game. One of the drift.
Yeah, I feel like SGD Omega can actually pull this off kasi they have like the potential answer to Gushon, but they have to make sure that they could be able to protect Toshino in this matchup for them to win.
So nandun na yung shutdown,
Yeah.
protection na lang kay Toshi. Prof B.
Sunsparks.
Sunsparks.
Medyo delikado yung boto ko for the Sunspark kasi yung Kaja nakita ko eh.
Yeah.
Against discussion. Pero I'll
Top
go
one
for
eh.
the Sunspark dahil sa kanilang tempo
Yeah.
from the previous game.
And Doggy, wala na yung sumpa mo. Nanalo ka na.
Lumipat sa akin.
Wala na sumpa.
Yung 0-4. 1-0 ka na ngayon.
At 0 na. It's super hard kasi yun nga, yung first pick is super momentum talaga yun. So Harit is there. Tapos nakikita natin sa Rockler siya, he have that tube, but then Dales, like, is magaling na drafter. Like,
Yeah, definitely.
super galing. And then to counter that with Akaja, so heads up doon. But dumating din sa point na nag-ranger, tapos nawalan na siya ng choice, nag-close. So super hard na mag-choose. So, pero dahil sa counter picking, I will go for SGD Omega.
Oh my God, SGD Omega. Mga kaibigan, sinabi na, wala pang mali si Doggy. And baka makakita tayo ng Game 3 as he chose SGD Omega. Ayan, makikita nyo yung predictions namin nandito sa lower right. So makikita nyo kung tama kami o mali. Pero makikita natin yung ating mga poking shoutcasters at ipapasa na natin ang ating mga game. Pero mamaya na pala dahil may inaayos na ng konti. Pero gusto ko na pag-usapan muna, no, na yung drafting prowess ng SGD Omega dito. Kasi we've been talking about SGD Omega's drafting style dito ever since regular season na si Coach Dale, one of the best drafters around. Previously, si Panda, yung pinag-uusapan natin. Ngayon, si Dale Dalus naman. Ano ba meron sa draft ng SGD Omega?
I mean, sa akin kasi kilala ko si Dale. Si Dale Lulus kilala ko like a friend. Di lang friend, barkada na. So, ang gusto ko sa kanya, tricky mind siya. Like, let's go from mind games. Sugal ka, sugal ako. Sige, go lang tayo. Tingnan natin. And he have that, alam mo yun, yung potential draft na you never expect na lalabas. And he have that gut. So, super lakas ng drafter, super galing na coach. And kung kaya i-execute ng team niya, it's a good draft basically. It's a perfect draft. Like you can see, they have that hurry, kumuha ng Chu, weak na Kaja, yung fast hands, sino pinakamabilis, mag-counter picking lang yan. So, dumating tayo sa point and then, no choice ka, you need to pick a marksman. Watch, ganun talaga gagawin ng coach. Pag di sila nag-pick ng marksman doon, wala talaga yun. So, as a coach, yes, kailangan natin. Lalaban tayo sa early, lalaban din tayo sa late. So,
Yeah. Grabe yung yung mind game. So malakas pala manloko si Dale Dalus dito. Pero kidding aside, nakakatakot yun kasi SGD Omega, they already have the foundation. As we've said, the draft is half of the battle. So having this man on this team na talagang nagiging stable yung draft mo, it's all about further executions na lang as we're gonna see kung may execute pa talaga ng SGD Omega yung draft nila against Sunsparks and claim the Game 3. Or will Sunsparks get the 2-0? Yan ang tanong na sasagutin ng ating mga shoutcasters na napakagwapo, Wolf and Butters.
Maraming salamat, Midnight. And unfortunately, hindi kami yung makakasagot. But I think the game itself will answer. Will this go to Game 3 or 2-0 na ba para sa Sunsparks? I'm excited to see this kasi nakakita na tayo ng Harith this time para sa SGD Omega. Hero na sobrang comfortable nilang laruin. I think we saw a lot of success sa SGD Omega, hindi lang sa MPL pero sa mga iba pang tournaments. Kaya ito ako na-excite. So probably Game 3, but we do know Granger para sa side naman ng Sunsparks. What can you say about this, Butters?
Bago ko pasukin yun, Kuya Wolf, nasabi ko lang, napansin ko yung
5
panel
seconds
natin.
till the enemy
May
reaches
isang
the
gangster,
battlefield.
may isang cowboy, at may isang barangay tanod.
All
Tapos si
troops
Doggy nandun.
deployed.
Oh,
But still, it is what it is. We are heading into the game as sinabi mo nga kanina, this could probably go to a best of 3, but at the game 3, but at the same time, Kuya Wolf, Sunsparks dito, if there is one team na kaya tumapos ng 2-0, team nila yun.
This is such a very strong start para sa SGD. May nagtatlo agad sila dun sa may top lane. Samantala, yung bottom lane walang tumatao para sa SGD Omega. They will get the Granger first blood because of this. The pressure is up pero nakuha na kill dito si Fuzaken. Itong Shino, meron siyang Art of Thievery na ginamit. At konting nagpakita na doon si Cargisi. Pero mapapatay pa rin nila yung Grok. So 2 kill agad para kay Toshino. At mukhang maganda na agad ang umpisa para sa SGD Omega.
But that is one mistake na hindi dapat nabigay ng Sunsparks. I mean, looking at Toshino, he has 2 kills on his belt, he has the Bounty Hunter emblem. Alam mo na makukuha na netong Claude na to, yung kanyang Demon Hunter sword by 4 minutes and 30 seconds or even earlier.
Yeah. One thing that you have to take note is binibigyan din nito ng magandang snowball potential si Cartesi. 1 minute 20 seconds, nakita natin level 4 na agad siya. Meron siyang crap coin. Naka-impure range din siya dito. So, all throughout the game, malaki yung kanyang ambag as the damage dealer. Lalong-lalo na ngayon na maganda yung simula niya. It's gonna be up to JP with this Gusion kung paano niya imamatch yung mga ginagawa dito nung potential na gagawin dito ni Cartesi.
Okay, so that is 1 death on Keith, but 1 death on Renzo and 1 death on Fuzaken. Pero si Renzo dito, ang Granger naman kasi parang siya yung marksman na masasabi natin kapag na-delay mo yung items niya, minimal yung minimal yung balik sa inyo. Yung drawback sa inyo. Kasi kaya niya pa rin mag-deal ng damage with the crits, kaya niya pa rin mag-contribute sa laban. Hindi siya parang carry na kailangan talaga ng carry or ng Claude na talagang kumuha ng items. Siya scaling siya even without it.
This time, by the way, Raflesha controlling the show. So, sabi dito ng Sunsparks, papakitaan namin kayo paano gumamit. Parang ganda nakap naman nun. May kontra na mapapatay agad nila yung Harith. Terizla with the penalty zone connecting on to so many members. But then comes Renzo, hindi nakanahabol. Katulad sinasabi mo, lakas pa rin ng impact ng isang Granger. And they will get the kills sa Terizla just like that. 3 kills para sa Sunsparks.
Sunsparks dito, sa totoo lang Kuya Wolf, hindi ko sila maintindihan. Just because it seems that they're losing a fight, but dun sa mga objective taking nila, dun sa objective fights nila, dun sila bumabawi. Mas magaling sila pumwesto kapag ka-pre-plant lahat.
I would attribute that victory, yung small victory na yun para sa Sunsparks, kay Fuzaken. Napakaganda nung kanya pag-abang. What he did was, inabangan niya talaga lumabas yung Harith. Tapos instantly, kapag lapag nung Zaman Force, nakap agad gamit yung wild charge. And syempre, dahil nanakap na siya, he's taking damage as well as merong magandang follow-up yung Raflesha show natin. So, if you do set up with a wild charge, you have Raflesha to follow up with the Jeet Kundo, tapos kakuha pa niya na yung control at nakuha pa nila yung kill sa Harith instantly around the turtle area.
And Raflesha dito, even stealing, sabihin na natin, or even zoning out the Claude from even getting that beaten. Ang laking bagay nun kasi alam mo si Toshi dito, kanina pa siya nakakapag-free farm sa baba kasi hindi siya sumasama. And right now, just seeing Raflesha nandun siya sa baba, it was enough to force him out of lane.
I'm actually surprised that Sunsparks, they don't really abuse their arrival that much. Pero yung SGD Omega, ginagamit naman nila para mag-defend. Which to me is okay naman at this point. But at a certain point, kailangan mo siyang gamitin offensively din para sa iyong team. Now, SGD Omega, they're trailing by 2,000 in terms of gold. And Sunsparks, they can keep the pressure dahil napakalakas ng kanilang early game team dito. Courtesy of the Grok and the Bison. Kita mo naman yun, napakatino damage ni Renzo.
And si Crypt dito, gamit niya na yung kanyang signature hero na si Kaja. So that means madami tayong dapat i-expect sa SGD Omega dito, but hindi natin in-expect na hindi nila i-contest yun, Kuya Bolt. That is another turtle on the belt of Sunsparks.
This is the problem I have na nakikita ko ngayon sa SGD Omega laban sa Sunsparks, yung parang innate na pagkakalugi ng SGD Omega. Kasi Kenji, the natural playstyle of Kenji is talaga solo laner siya. At napakadali niyang i-abuse. Katulad dito, di ba? Mapapatay agad siya ng Sunsparks. And nakita natin many times in this game na maganda sana ako kasama si Teresa sa laban but wasn't available. Now Renzo gonna be punished just sa may top lane. And onto the bottom part of the map, that's the Thams taken out by the Akai Sunsparks. They have lost some skirmishes dahil sila naman yung hiwa-hiwalay this time.
But right now, sila JP, sila Raflisha, they're just getting the turret onto the bottom lane. Just get something out of that mistake na nabato nila sa sarili nila. Yung gold lead is still at the 3K mark. Sabihin natin nasa 2.6. But at the same time, ang pinaka-importante kasi dito kay Kuya Wolf ngayon is yung map control.
Yeah.
Just looking at the turrets na tumamba din sa SGD Omega, yung top and yung bot, that means they have easy access din sa may jungles.
Also, easier access papunta sa mga turtles na mabilis din nakukuha dito ng Sunsparks. Dalawa na agad yung nasa kanilang side. At tapos yung pangatlong turtle is parating na rin in just 30 seconds. Buzakin spotting out 3 members of SGD Omega sabay parang mga lao na nabugaw dito. Professional napakagandang Divine Judgment, of course, but Renzo still deals the damage. Naipit nga lang siya. And finally will go down. Mega kill agad para sa ating Claude.
Pero si Heath, nakita nila dito, Fuzaken, binabaril-baril ng onte ni Toshino. But on the top lane, trabaho lang, walang personalan. Yung dalawang split pusher natin, skill DJ. Kahit sinong player o kahit sinong katapat ko, kaya ko baugin. Yan yung sinabi niya dun sa isang interview na meron siya.
That's interesting. Ganun kalaki yung kanyang confidence. We know na VJ is a very good side laner din. But neto na pangatlong turtle. Sino makakuha? It's gonna be on the side of Gaja. Pero napakagandang initiation meron. That's a Zaman Force. Hindi do the ultimate from the Hurricane Dance. Napatay na agad dito yung dalawang miyembro ng Sunsparks. Papalo pa yata dito si VJ. Not before he gets a kill. But this time is very, very low. Hit will go down though. Panalo pa yata yung Sunsparks dito. Oh my goodness, JP! It's the maniac from the Harris. But the immediate shutdown mula kay JP.
Look at this. Kenji, JP going 1v1 with a great one. Sino mabubuhay? Pero nagkakatuan, and that is a wipe for the side of Sunsparks.
One thing that you have to take note is lamang si JP dun sa clash na yon because again, napataas ang burst down ng isang Gusion and you also have the Calamity Reaper na meron na siya ngayon which again deals through damage. Not only that, maganda na may burst ka laban sa Terizla instead of like a rip type of attack na ulti-ulting lumalaban. Like Claude, for example, hindi siya ganun ka-effective against Terizla. But if you look at Gusion, if you look at burst damage, yung big chunk sila, yung mga nuke na damage type nila, sila yung kaya pumatay sa Terizla.
Kumbaga, kung damage reduction na naman pinag-uusapan, paano mo i-reduce yung talagang sobrang laking damage na bumabat
wasted
sa'yo?
Hurricane Dance, pero may Divine Judgment kay Raflisha. Buhay pa rin siya dito, nakapag-flicker pa. At actually, lalaban pa nga. Finally will go down. Pero anong kapalit? Wala. Actually, nakakuha pa ng 2 kills doon yung SGD Omega.
Feather of Heaven will be going to the Harris. Namatay si Raflisha at si Buzaken. But, ang alerting for the side of SGD Omega, that should have been easier.
Ooh,
Sa
nice
totoo
dodge.
lang.
Here comes VJ with the jump and they do have the damage. Patay agad yung Terizla. Hinabol si Carl DC dito. Hindi pa makakapatay. Gets the kill. Sunsparks. Nakakuha din ng 2 kapalit. This time though, 2 core. And they will escape the bullets of Renjo.
And Renzo dito, ang galing ng ginagawa niya. He knows the damage output of a Claude. Kung napansin mo kanina yung Blazing Duet, ang ginawa niya, kesa layuan niya, nag-dash in pa siya, and Tabs will get called out.
Finally falls. At walang maabutan din si Raflisha. And again, Blade Armor picked up ditong ating Grok. Talagang sagot niya dito sa ating Claude. And pinapoke dito na Sunsparks yung Lord, but they have the man advantage. Pero yata sila napitas dito. Yun na nga, napakalupit. The pick off coming up from Sunsparks. They still want more. Is this a good decision? Wild Charge hindi kumonekta doon. Actually, Heat falling low pero makakatakas at hindi na mag-overcommit dito yung Sunsparks. But the penalty zone! Arrival penalty zone! Sulit na sulit, Zaman Force taking down the Granger. Toshino is here na rin. At mukhang maubos yata yung Sunsparks. 2 na yung napatay, 3 pa. As they take down the Grok.
They forgot the fact na pwede kang mag-arrival sa isang
Minion.
taken
Or
down
taken down turret.
na turret, na ally turret. My goodness, that is the power of the arrival. Ito yung bakit hinahype to kanina pa ni Doggy.
Oo.
Ito kung bakit hinahype to ng ating panel.
Exactly.
Ganon siya kalakas. And at the same time, I could say, ganon siya ka-broken.
May arrive, kumbaga.
Oo, may
Yung
arrive.
arrival natin. May dating. One thing that you have to take notice yung SGD Omega, that was an extremely good recovery on their side. Kasi nakabawi na nga sila sa network. Nakuha pa nila yung Lord. This time, they will have the map control as well. It's not like the last game na turtle lang yung pang-turn nila ng tables. This time, Lord talaga sobrang solid na hanap mula sa SGD Omega.
Mas nagiging okay lang din talaga yung take-off potential ng Sunsparks kung papansinin mo. All the fights that they took na pinalalo nila, dahil yun kay Rapdisha na nakakuha siya ng isang magandang wave to Dragon.
Yeah.
At si Crimson dito, hindi niya nagagamit yung Divine Judgment niya. Kasi silang dalawa lang talaga yung naguhulihan dito eh. Kumbaga, yung manok na pula, hinuhuli yung nagkakakate, hinuhuli yung manok na pula. So nasa ganun lang tayong
Palitan
sitwasyon.
lang.
Oo.
Then again, Sunsparks, hindi ganun. I think that they can still defend. Meron silang Granger, meron silang Gushon. So I think kung minion wave clear lang ang usapan, napakataas ang kanilang potential doon. So hindi ganun kalaki makuha na SGD Omega in terms of like the overall map control. Pero yung gold lead nila dito kasi bumibilis din na pag-akyat. Tapos siya. Ako po, nahanap na wave the Dragon na naman dito para may flicker away. At mabubuhay dito yung Sunsparks. They did force out the flicker in exchange for the Divine Judgment.